Good morning, all. On behalf of Swami Ramanand Tirth Marathwada University, Nanded, I welcome all of you for this online faculty development program on ICT tools for effective teaching learning. So, in this lecture, we'll demonstrate about an important tool, namely TestMoj. TestMoj is a tool which generates online examination, online questions, and it also generates the results. So let me demonstrate this tool. So we go to Google, then we type TestMoj. So if we type TestMoj, this is the official website. So once we enter to official website, here there is an option called build test or try a demo test. So try a demo test means if we try, then you can attend as a student. Here we will go to build a test. We don't require to log in and so on. Login is there only for premium users, paid users. So click on build a test. Then it will ask for test name. So suppose I say current affairs 2020. Then it asks for a password and retype your password. This password is very, very important in the sense if we forget this password, we cannot access this test results again at any cost. So we have to remember that this password. So make sure you note down somewhere this password. Then create test. So we have given a name and we have selected a password. Then create test. So once we go to create test, this is the home page of how our it look like. So you can see here, it is absolutely critical that you do this. We have to bookmark this. Otherwise, we can copy this and paste somewhere so that this is the URL for this test. So whenever we want to access this, this is the URL. So we can save this one somewhere so that whenever we want to use later, we can use this. And if you see this left hand side, you have dashboard that is currently we are seeing here. Then we will have settings, we can have questions, publish, and we can see results. So it is very, very simple process. It's just like adjust, add, publish, share, and see the results. So we go one by one, very adjusting. So basic settings are, it is already there, test name. If we want to give brief introduction, we can give, otherwise it is a optional one. And here there are some 4 options are available, different themes. So we can select any one. Suppose we go with this. Then and questions, we have settings like show all the test questions on one page. When somebody is preparing newly, so it is recommended. Otherwise, show one question per page. And this, if we select this randomize the order, that means questions will be shuffled every time we see that test. Different students will have different order of same set of questions. Then review settings here. If you see this show a custom message if the student passed or failed. Suppose if I click this, then it will have 2 boxes for pass students. What is the message? Suppose we can say congratulations, best wishes. So this message will be displayed to all the students who pass the exam. And for fail students, suppose we say do well or do better next time. Work hard. Some message we can write so that student will read, but it should be usually positive sense. Then at the end of the test, there are options like score. So students will see how much marks they got, and they can see indicate if the response was correct or incorrect. So if we click on this, Then students will come to know after the exam whether that his response is correct or not. And it also shows if a student written wrong answer, then it shows the correct, which is the correct answer. And here this has a extra option called display the explanation. So for each question we can give explanation that we'll see later. So that will also be displayed for student. So student can learn many things after writing this examination. And now we have access control. That means how we can control this test by means of who can take your test. If we suppose click on this anyone, then anyone will take the test without any, whoever having our URL can take the test. Suppose if we click this, anyone who enters a password of my choosing, then I'll set some password here. So which is visible to me right now, but suppose I say here, for example, I'll select this. Then whoever, even though they are having this URL, until unless they have this password, they cannot take this test. So it is always better to have some encrypted password related test. And if suppose if you want some particular type of email ID, then also you can enter. So these are the different options one can have. And this side, how much time it requires to complete this test, there is a unlimited, but usually it is always good to set timer. So we say suppose 30 minutes. Then how many times one can take the test? There are number of times one can take. Suppose I restrict to only one time. So with this basic settings, this browser functionality, all these options are available only for premium users. For example, if I click on disable right click context menu, it shows that test mode is free to use, but some features are only available to paying members, $550 per year. Okay, but that's fine. These features are good, but one should pay for it. But with basic features, we can conduct this test. Then do you want to receive an email whenever someone finishes this test? Suppose if you say yes, then again it says that this feature is available only for premium users. Okay, fine, we don't want, so we click on no. Then these are the basic settings one can have before going to the test. Now after saving, it takes to the, please correct the errors below. What are the errors? This one, because we have selected show a custom message if the student passed or failed. It says that what is the passing score. Suppose we say here 50% or 40%. So whoever get 40% or more, then they will be receiving this message. Whoever get less than that, they will be receiving this message. Fine. So we are saving this. Now it is, settings have been updated. We are ready to now type the questions. So if you click on this, you will see different types of questions available for graded and ungraded or survey questions. And there are also other options, mainly text block, question pool, questions from another test, questions from file. All these four options again are available only for premium users. This question pool is a very interesting one. This says that it is just like question bank. So if you have 50 questions, in those 50 questions, if you want to select randomly 5 questions, it can do. So these are interesting features, but they are only restricted to premium users. So we come to graded questions. There are 6 graded questions: multiple choice and multi-correct answer, true or false, matching, fill in the blank, and essay rating. Whereas for ungraded questions, we have short answer, long answer, and this thing. So we go through quickly one by one and see what are the changes, if anything is there. For example, if I click on multiple choice, but only one answer correct, this is the option which usually there. Now here there is an option. If we take here, shuffle answer choice during test. So this, if we click on this, this means whenever somebody take the exam, these questions, options will be shuffled. And here we also have option called show explanation. So this is again is for only premium users. Fine. So whatever interesting things are there, they are restricted to premium users. And I suggest anyone to go for premium user from institute or college, because this premium, this whatever features are there, they're very good. Fine. So suppose here, who is the Prime Minister of India as on today. So here we can write Manmohan Singh, Narendra Modi, and somebody else. Suppose we say Chandrababu Naidu. Okay, and then Sharad Pawar. And here, while typing, we have to select the answer. Currently, this one. And other options available for here is, if you click on this, this will duplicate the question. And if we click on this red one, it will delete that question. This is about multi-choice question, but single answer. And if you select multiple choice with many answers, this is similar to that. Here we have to select more options. Okay. However, whichever correct are there, you select that one. And here for multi-correct answer, we have an option called give partial credit. So this partial credit means, suppose this question is for 4 marks and there are 4 correct answers. If any student answer 1, then he will get 1 mark. If he answer 2, then he will get 2 marks, like that. So it says that out of 1 by n, you will receive 1 by n for each one. If there are n options, then 1 by n will be assigned to each one. Okay, fine. Next one is true or false. It is not a it is a trivial question. There is nothing to explain much. Now we go to matching. So in this matching, you can see here questions will be here and their options will be here. For example, we go to simply, we will write here states. So Maharashtra, Kerala, Telangana, suppose Andhra Pradesh. So these are the states. Now we'll put here capitals. Suppose Mumbai. And while typing, you can write here for Kerala, Tiruvananthapuram, Telangana, Hyderabad, and Andhra Pradesh, Amaravati. Okay. And here you can click to add new matching answer options, so that to make question more stronger, we can give more options. Suppose I'll give other capitals like Chennai and Bangalore. Okay. So there are 4 questions, 4 states are there, but we have given 6 optionals. So among 6, only 4 are correct. Now, what is this number represents? Here, we have to write here, this is first Maharashtra, the second one, so Kerala, this one. So that means Kerala and Tiruvananthapuram, Telangana and Hyderabad. So you have to select here third. Then Andhra Pradesh and Amaravati. So you select here 4. Okay. Suppose if this for this Andhra Pradesh, in case suppose this is the answer, then you have to select here and give, for example, 6. Okay. In this case, it is 4. Here again, you can give partial crediting. This is an interesting question. We'll see how it looked like during preview section. And the another one, which is fill in the blank. If you go to fill in the blank, then it asks for question here. For example, how many states are there in India currently? Then the correct answer, suppose as a, I will write here current answer as 29. But when student answering, he may write this as 29. So we can give alternative answer. For example, I will write here 29. Okay. So here there is an option called case sensitive grading. So if you click this one, then they have to write as it is like how we have given. So this is, if don't require, enable, disable that. Okay. So we can keep on adding how many different things are there. For example, 29. But these two are same once we don't select this case sensitive. But if we select, then it should be enabled. In this way, we can create fill in the blanks. Okay. Now there are similarly ungraded questions which we have seen same way, but there won't be any marks here for this. By after creating such type of questions, how many we want, we can create. Then we go to next. So for example, if you want to prepare 10 or 15 questions or 25 questions, prepare those questions. And for free users, we can type maximum 50 questions. So 50 questions are allowed per test for free users. But usually 50 questions is a good number for conducting a test for regular purpose in classroom. Now we go to publish. So once we go to publish, this message appears. What it says is you need to publish your test. We will make sure that if there are any errors, we can go through preview test, and if any errors are there, we can correct it. So we can go to preview your test. So this is the message, it appears, attention, the test is not yet published, you can take it. Okay, so preview. And how it look like, the first question, which is matching type here. So here Telangana, Maharashtra, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh are there. Here you have 6 options. So as a student, I will select, suppose for Telangana, this among these numbers, this Telangana, Hyderabad, yes, so 6. And Maharashtra, Mumbai, which is 1. And for Kerala, Thiruvananthapuram, 3. And for Andhra Pradesh, Amaravati, so I'll select 5. Then how many states are there in India? I'll write 29. Okay. And who is the Prime Minister? Narendra Modi. Here I have not given any answer. Then submit. So here it shows this remaining time also. Now after submit, I can see here my score 84%. And here is the message, congratulations and best wishes, because I have passed the exam. So I received this message. And this is the correct answer. And this is wrong. This is wrong because we have not set actually any question and answers. So that's fine. Then this is also, I have not set the question. Now it comes to here, the Maharashtra, this question is correct. So I got 1 mark here because I have assigned totally 1 mark only. If I might have assigned 4 marks, then I get 4 marks here. How many states are there in India? Your answer is correct. So I have written here 29. Remember, I have not enabled case sensitive. So that doesn't matter whether T should start with capital or not. Right? So this is the way we can do it. Now we are okay. So we have previewed and it is fine. There is no problem. We are ready to publish our test. So now you click on this one. Here there is a publish button. Before going to this publish button, in this right corner, if you see here, there is an option called paper copy. That means if somehow you want to conduct this exam offline, then you can take this print or you can save it. For example, view or print in your browser. If we click on this, this is the way how questions look like here. Because we have selected here show answers. So if we disable this and click on this, it will show questions without answers. So you can download this one with answer or without answers. Okay, now we are ready and we are publishing our test so that we can share with our students. The test has been published. So your test is published and available at this. So this is the URL one should save it. And here it also displaying a password so that whenever a student or anyone want to take the test, they have to enter this password. If they don't enter this password, then they cannot attend this test. So you keep this URL. It is very, very important. This URL, through this URL only you can access this one whenever you want to see the results. So we'll save this URL. So always better save your URL. Suppose I'll send it to myself. So that it will be always there. Okay. Fine. So I have saved one copy. Now we are ready. We can give this one to student. So suppose if you click on this window appear. So in this window, you can see that there are two options: student login and administration. So administration means as a teacher, I have created. So whenever I want to go through it again, then I have to click here. So if I click this, it will ask for admin password, where at the beginning of this test, we have created test name and user ID password. So that password we have to enter here. For a student, we have asked his name and that passcode. So I'll write here, I will enter as a student. Then I know at present password, so I'll enter it. So the exam started, and you can see here time remaining 29 minutes. So I can answer and then I can submit. So if we answer and submit, I'll select here. So you can see every time questions are shuffling, because this is second time we are taking. So at that time earlier it was different. For Andhra Pradesh, it is Amravati. And for Maharashtra, it is done. So now I can submit. So here it says that again I received 92% marks, and here it shows the name of the student, okay, and which are correct, which are wrong answers, and so on. I can log out this. Okay. So now if I want to see as a teacher how many students have submitted, then again URL is same. URL is same for student as well as teacher. Student will log in with his name and passcode, and administrator will log in with user ID password. So only password is which I have created at the beginning. So now you can see here results. So if we click on result, this one student has appeared here, and 5 questions were created, and second question he got partial mark, remaining all questions correct. So if number of students are there, how many students take the test, that many students results will be displayed here. For a free version, 100 students score we can see. So if suppose how many for example 1000 students have taken the test, it is allowed, but here we can see only first 100 responses results. So that is the limitation in free, but usually 100 students maximum we will have in our class. If we have more than 100 students, then we can go for premium version. Okay. So I have conducted earlier one test where many students have participated. I will show you that how results look like more effectively. So this is the one earlier which I have created, and if I enter my password, this is another test which I have created during National Mathematics Day. So few students have attended. You can see here there are 11 students have given the test. So this is the dashboard of students, all these students and their scores when they have started and when they finished, and each 5 questions, this ticks represents correct answer and this cross represents wrong answer. So this is very interesting. All question wise analysis is given. How many questions are there? That many, if suppose there are 25 questions, For each student, 25 questions they will give, and it is for here say how many, for example, first question, all the students have attended correctly. For example, this question number 4, only 64 students have attended successfully. So we can focus on this particular question after analyzing these results. So this is one way of analyzing. Now the best features available here is export to CSV. So we can export our results and save it in Excel sheet and so on. So there are 3 ways we can export. One is point grid. So if you click on point grid, how many students? 11 students have attended. So for each question, it will be given if this is correct and how many marks we have assigned. So this will export in terms of points the student got. For example, if I open, then this window will open. For example, you can see here the student and the total points is 5 and he earned 4 marks, and for 1 0 1 1 1. So whichever is correct, we have assigned 1 mark, so he got 1 mark, and wherever it is 0, he got the wrong answer. Okay, so this point grade means it exports the results in terms of marks, whereas if you select response grade, then it will be in terms of what answers they have given. So this is the question and what answers, what responses students have given. For example, National Mathematics Day is celebrated on, everybody has written as selected as 22nd December as the option. So for each question, what is the response student have given will be saved if we click on response grid. And copy clipboard means whatever we have here, that will be copied and you can paste it in, for example, Excel. So in these 3 ways, we can export the results. And if assume that there are 100 entries are there, if you want to see a particular person, then you can search here. For example, I'll write here, I'll type Ganesh. Then if you start searching, then it will display that particular person. So whenever you have more students, if you want to go through a particular student, you can search. You can search in many ways, not just only name. You can give it by a part of the name. Then also it will show all the students relevant to that search. And here insights, if you see here, there is an average score 87%, 60% to 100%. Then average time, and 11 people have attended. This is the histogram. This is a very nice, interesting tool where one can very quickly analyze and export the results of the students. So I hope you understood. This is very, very simple. You make some small settings and add the questions and publish, preview it and publish and share that link. So here it is a URL. This URL is same for student as well as teacher. Student will enter with the passcode and teacher will enter with the password, whatever we have created when we created this test. Okay, thank you.